Guys, Joseph the World here, and today, yet again, we are talking about another pred. The man you see on your screen right now is Christopher Wise, and he was caught by a predator hunting group known as Dark Justice, who we've obviously covered numerous times now on this channel if you're a regular, who tried to meet, or who attempted to meet what he thought them to be 14 and a 15-year-old. They later obviously agreed to meet, and then when he pulled up to the car park, he was then confronted by the pred hunters. Now, he, in this sting, was, I'll be honest, quite confusing. I mean, in terms of just what he believed was true. So at first he denies any wrongdoing because the age of consent, supposedly, what he thought was 14 and above is the age of consent, which, no, that is completely not true. The age of consent is 16, which even then, still people frown upon, which I agree. If you are a 41-year-old like this guy dating a 16-year-old, you are weird. But 14 is definitely not the legal age, and even if he was confused, I'm sorry, I kind of doubt that whole time he didn't know the age of consent, but yeah, I'll show the clips now.
Do you know the consent laws in this country, sir?
Yes, I do.
What is it then?
14, 15, you couldn't
Can
see.
you? Are you sure about that?
Well, we'll find out when you get the police. Shut the door in there, it's getting cold. I'm not going anywhere, shut the door.
No, but you do realise you're in the wrong and what you've done.
I do realise I'm in the wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
But the consent
You sent a
laws...
picture of your
The
penis.
consent law is 16.
Can I tell you something as well? That sending a picture, an indecent picture of your penis, you did, yeah? It was illegal to send to anyone under the age of 18.
Right, that was by accident anyway. Okay.
But you didn't say that, did you?
I did say
You
that.
sent the picture and then you went, sent what? Trying to cover your tracks.
It was by accident. Get this out of my face, will you?
Do you
Get
see
out my
this
face.
here? Look. The age of content for any form of activity is 16 for both men and women.
Right, can I have my...
No, exactly. Now you're banging on about some crap about the age of consent, but I can tell you now the crap that you're banging on about in that building down the road, the Crown Court, is not going to stand of day.
Right, we'll see. That's what I thought, that's what I read.
Well, you've read wrong,
Okay.
and it doesn't matter what you thought. The law's the law. You're old enough to know that. Like you're old enough to know the driving laws. If you've got a driving license, yes, sir.
Yes.
Exactly. If you're old enough to drive, old enough to pass your test, old enough to know the laws, surely to God, you must know that the law of consent in this country is 16, which has been around for a very long time, sir.
It's 14.
You did to look up what the age of consent is.
Yes.
And you've read online that it says 14.
I've been
And
married.
you took a screenshot of that. You've been married, have you?
Right, and I've been separated for 2 years. I'm extremely lonely, and it
So
led
that
to
makes
this.
you allowed to abuse
As
the
you can
child.
see there, he quite bizarrely claims that the age of consent is 14, and they're the ones that are wrong. Now, obviously, she's clearly wrong, and he was also obsessed with getting his keys back for his car. Now, he says that it was because he didn't want to get a ticket, because he's obviously going to get arrested and it's going to be left parked there. But I'll be honest, I kind of doubt that. I think he was just trying to make a run for it in his car, but luckily they were smart enough not to obviously give the keys back to him and kept the phone off him, and so he couldn't delete any evidence and stuff. But they luckily had screenshots and all this other evidence anyway stored, so that's fine. He was obviously later on arrested, and when he appeared in court, he obviously, got found guilty. But what actually happened to him after? Well, when he appeared in court, the judge sentenced him to 14 months behind bars or in jail, with 10 years on the offenders register and given a sexual harm prevention order. But I'm not sure how long the prevention order was in line for. Now, if you're an American viewer, because I know I've gotten quite a few American viewers over the last few months, thanks to shout out by a few YouTubers. Basically, it means that he can't use social media, he can't be in certain range or go near children, etc. Now, in terms of what I think he should have been sentenced to, he should have been sentenced to far longer. Even if he didn't know the age was 14, it still seems really bad if he didn't know that somehow. And no offense, this dude doesn't seem like the other kinds of preds I've covered on the channel where they might seem a bit out of it at times. But this dude clearly knew what he was doing. He deleted the picture that he sent of his area to kind of cover his tracks, and he admitted in the Sting that, you know, he knew what he was doing was wrong. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This dude is obviously really bad, and I'm glad he got caught. Now, since this took place in... Sorry, let me just check. I need to check my notes here. Since this took place on January 20th, 2018, I believe. The 20th of January 2018. Sorry about that. I think I just pronounced that wrong. He's still obviously on the register and stuff, but I don't think he's in jail anymore unless he's got caught again, but I don't think he's been caught again. And yeah, that's all the information I've left to share on this guy. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Give me suggestions if you want me to cover other Preds, and in general, let me know if you want me to cover a few American ones, because I've done one before, but I'll be honest, it's a little bit more tricky to find information out about them, but, you know, we'll see. Let me know, and I know from all the American viewers, I'm sorry if my accent's a bit hard to understand sometimes. I'm trying my hardest to speak a bit more plainly, but obviously my accent just sticks out sometimes, but yeah. See you guys in a bit, and peace. I'm sorry, I'm still at work.